Hello everybody, this is Anna, also known as Ananita on Ravelry, and on the screen you can see where you else can find me if you want to be updated when I upload videos or follow me around on the social media world. Thank you so much for joining today. For all the new viewers, I hope you will enjoy the show, and if you like it, please give me a thumb up. And a very welcome to all the returning viewers. I so appreciate that you again hit the play button and decided to watch my podcast among all the other ones out there. And some of you wrote me, oh yes, Anna, that was a nice episode, but I missed Benny. And I think he haven't made appearance since a few episodes, so I think he should join us today. What do you think? Come here. Hop. Now come. Yeah, come. So, there he is. Yesterday he has, we were at the pet barber. I don't know how it's called when the pet gets a haircut. And now he's looking a bit different because you can see his eyes. So there he is. Hey, mein Kleiner. So very pretty now. We have to do this about 3 times per year, and yesterday it was the time, and it was very funny because very many Westies were there also, because he I don't know the English word now, read the screen. He doesn't need to be only cut or shaved, he needs to be, read the screen, because he doesn't lose hair. Other than the most dogs who have fur change in the spring and in autumn, he really doesn't lose any hair. But for that you need to pull out the old dead hair so that the fur can grow new. I don't know. So yes, now he's sitting on my lap. You can't really see him, but he's there, I promise. Okay, today is Sunday. Back on the Sunday routine. Yay! And for all of you who were writing on Instagram, oh no, I was hoping you won't get the flu or the influenza from your boyfriend. I haven't. I took 1 day off. I felt very sick, so I decided to cancel all my appointments, to stay in bed the whole day, drinking a lot of tea, eating good food, and on the next day I was pretty I was feeling very well again. So yes, what I did then on the weekend and so on, I will tell you at the end of this episode. In this episode I will show you knitting and crocheting, 1 new object, no finished object, and yes, I think we should start. Okay, I pulled out my Stitch in Time blanket again, and this is the bag I was talking about in the last episode with all the dog breeds. And here's Benny. Here you can see him. That's Benny. Yes, so I don't do the Cozy Memories blanket. I'm doing this Stitch in Time blanket. I think it is inspired by the Bryony Bears, but I made up the pattern on my own, by my own. Ja, ich mag dich auch, aber du bist ein bisschen im Weg. Okay. So I finished a blue block, a pink one, a crazy one with all the colors, and now I have the green one. And I put clippy markers on all the squares I have added the last week. So yes. So I will go through them, but I won't say all the colorway names and so on, because I think it's not worth it. But this one, I think I wrote it down, or I kept the tag. I need a whole skein of this one. Wait. I kept the tag. It says Truly Hooked Oceanic, Nottingham, UK, Indie Dyer. A normal sock yarn blend, but it's very soft and the colors are so awesome. And the colorway name, Oceanic, I mean, Seriously, I love the sea. So pretty. Yes, and then I added these two. This is so soft. I'm guessing this could be Gnome Acres, but I'm not sure. So let's count. I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares on my Stitch in Time blanket, and I was able to knit the squares all in one direction, you know, because I was really struggling with the first blocks I did, because the lines, the decreasing lines, were going all over the place. So yay, it's pretty. It's really, really pretty. Yeah. And this I did. You should see how he is laying on my lap. I try to show you. My gosh, it's so cute. I will show you. Oh no, now he is awake. Maybe we can try again later. So, it's good. Here are the other minis. I have enough green minis, and I knit. I was going to say, I knit this when I was ill. This one day taking off, not taking off. The one day I took off, is it right? I only was able to knit very easy stuff, and I decided to pull out this project again. Again. I wanted to show you how he's sleeping on my lap, but he always... Okay. Benny. Okay, so that was the first work in progress you haven't seen in a while. The next one is the Feathers in the Wind cardigan by Howie Locatelli. You can see the pattern on the screen now, or the picture of the pattern. So, I was at my boyfriend's over the weekend again, and I have forgotten to take my sock needles with me. I took my sock bag with me with all the stuff I need, but I forgot the needles. So I haven't had a project for watching Netflix or Amazon Prime. We are watching Amazon Prime at the moment. So I had to knit the cardigan during watching TV. And that was very, very tricky because it has lace. It's an easy lace pattern, but you really have to focus on what you're doing. And that was... So I didn't make a lot of progress because I really didn't want to make a mistake. So yes, I will show you. I will show you. How will I show you? I will show you the wrong way around first. You start at the collar, and now I'm at the yoke. Wait, we will do it like this on the white. Yeah. Can you see this? I think so. So I finished the first lace repeat. I don't know if she wants, if Howie designed them as leaves or as feathers, because she's saying feathers in the wind. Ah, okay. Yeah. It's not difficult, but during watching a thriller, it's kinda difficult. Yes. So okay, I knit the collar, with the buttonholes, and then when I last showed you, when I last showed you, I stopped here at at this buttonhole, and I did all that in this week. I think that's okay. I podcasted on Monday, and I knit on the cardigan, I think, only 2 or 3 days. So I think it's okay. And this color is so pretty. It is so pretty. So I will have to do another lace repeat, and after that it's only, okay, sometimes it's Garter, but mostly stockinette stitch. So it will be a walk in the park. I hope. I know that here on the sleeves there will be one leaf or one feather again, but that's all. That's really all. Yes. And I'm using as my, not as a progress keeper, but as a reminder for me to do the buttonholes, this progress keeper. It's a scissors. It's a pair of scissors, I'm sorry. Yeah, I like that. And I'm using, I can't remember who gifted me these, but can you please tell me where can I get these kind of stitch markers? Only around, very easy circular, I would say, stitch marker with a pearl, just because I can't use those things as a stitch marker, not as a progress keeper, because it creates letters in my knitting, and I hate it. You know, they are pretty, but I can't use them as a stitch marker. So I'm looking for round circular stitch markers, just with one pretty detail, like these. I don't know if it's focusing. And the other one has a purple. It is so pretty. I want to have more of these. I only have 3. I have received them in a swap or as a gift. It's so pretty. I'm really so content. Oh, I'm knitting this out of Malabrigo Arroyo in the Sandbank colorway. And I think I have 4 skeins. 4 or 5? 4? I think 5. I could have a look right now. Okay, I had a look and I have in total 5, so 4 more, and these should be enough for making this cardigan. And it's the colorway Joji used in her design. There you can see. I love Malabrigo. It is so pretty. And I love these. Is it a semi-solid? I think so, right? It's one color, but you have different shades of one color in this skein cake yarn. Okay, so I have to say I'm a tiny little bit proud of myself, because I'm really not a lace knitter, a lace knitter, because knitting lace, you really have to focus, and normally when I'm knitting, I'm listening to something or I'm watching TV, and that means it's not so very good for lace. And I have made bad lace knitting experiences when I was a beginner knitter, so I don't know, I came away from that, and I don't really like so much patterning in my garments or accessories. As I said often, I like it very pure, classy. Yeah. But this is just a detail, 2 rows of lace, and it makes much to the cardigan, but not too much. So, yes. Okay. Oh yes, here's the swatch. I have brought the swatch with me. I told you that the Malabrigo isn't very soft while knitting. It's soft, but not that soft. But after washing and blocking, the yarn becomes much softer and drapey, and it gets such a pretty shine. I think you can see the shine too. Is it sheen or shine? No, I think shine to it. Can compare it. Wait. Okay, this is stockinette and this is Garter, but you can see the difference, I think. Yes, I think that you can see the difference. and it's so soft. And here is the proof. I am swatching always. So with garments, not with accessories or blankets. Also, I don't swatch them, but yeah, very pretty. Oh, I have forgotten to put the pattern back into the project bag. Okay, that was my second whip. And now we come to the last already. So it could be a shorter episode today. Because I was kind of monogamous. Yes. So this is in my other dog bag. And I love this bag so much. This is really one of my favorites. I love this. It's so soft and pretty. Sorry, I had to stop immediately because I saw, I don't know, I think it's called tick in English. It's a spider-like an animal, not insect. How do you say? I think it's a tick. And it was crawling upon Benny's white fur. And this thing haven't poked into his, yet. It was crawling upon him, and I had to immediately to grab it and flush it down the toilet, because you can't kill them. They are so sturdy. You have to flush them. So yes, on Monday, so tomorrow we will go to the vet, and he gets his medicine against ticks. I think it's called tick. Whew, okay. No danger anymore. We come to this dog bag. In here I have a new project and I am already loving it. I started it yesterday. I started it yesterday and it is so much fun. It is so addictive. That was the word I was searching for. It is so addictive because of the colors, and you do every row or every second row something different. Oh, it is so pretty. It's the baby blanket I'm crocheting for friends of my boyfriend and me. It's the rainbow blanket. Well, it's a German pattern, so it's called Regenbogendecke. But in English it's rainbow blanket. But I think you won't find it. No, you won't find it in English. I have linked to it under the last video. Maybe you can do the blanket only by looking at the pictures. This is so much fun. I will fold it in half now so that you can see better what I did. It's nothing for people who hate weaving in ends, because you have many ends to weave in. So they did this blanket as a crochet along over 13 weeks. You have to think of it. 13 weeks. So I think that's a bit overdoing, because you had every week one clue, and the clue contained 10 rows. So I will show you. The first clue was this. Up to the bottle green, not with the grannies here. That was the clue 1. And now I'm at clue 2. Clue 2, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at the row 6 now. So I stopped in the middle of the row. And I have, now I don't know. Okay, now I need to learn the crochet terms in English. Because this stitch here, you see, this pink one, is called feste Masche. And that would be word by word translated, strong stitch. So yes, I will learn the words now so that I can talk crochet pro-like on the podcast also. And this is so much fun. It is much more fun than the Granny Stripe. It's much more fun than the Cozy Memories blanket. It is the most interesting and fun project I have ever done, and I'm only at clue 2. So on the one hand, it's because of all the different colors, but you see there will be many ends. I always weave in the ends right after finishing one clue. I did this with the Hohi Locatelli wrap, and I'm doing this again because, yeah, for what do I have to wait? Here are also strands to weave in. So this side is very neat, very straight, but I think I did something wrong here. But I have decided to wait until the end, and if I have not a neat finishing on the sides, I will add a border. And then it smoothes everything down, I think. So, and because of experiencing this pattern now, I think, I really think I can do this instead of in 13 weeks. I could do this in 13 days. I could sit down every day and crochet 10 rows. Really. Okay, there will be days maybe I have no time or I want to knit or crochet something else. Okay, then I take one day off. But honestly, 10 rows are nothing. I mean, it's about 70 centimeters wide or long. No, wide. And it's just nothing. It's about, now I have 144 stitches on the, no, not on the needles, on the hook, so to say. And it takes no time. And it's fun, because you always have to do something else. I can so recommend this pattern for all of you who are able to read in German. Go for it. It's fun. I ordered from the girls who made this pattern also the kit for that. They have different colored kits. I think 5 or 6. But I took the original one they knit in the they crocheted in the photos. It's the rainbow kit, and yeah, of every color you have 2 balls of yarn, and the kit, so 900 gram of cotton yarn, and I'm crocheting this with 3.5 millimeter crochet hook because I'm always very loose. So I decided, they said you can do this with 3.5 or 4, but 3.5 is always perfect for me. And what was I going to say? 2 balls of yarn of one color, I think 6 different colors, or 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different colors. 900 gram of yarn, and it cost. The pattern is free, and the yarn did cost 40 euro. You know, that's nothing in my opinion, really. And it is so much fun. It is so much fun. After editing the podcast, I will immediately go on with this. And maybe I can really do this 1 clue per day. Because it's nothing, you know. I'm crafting every day. So why not every day on this blanket? So I think the correct English phrase is, she is due to, right? So the pregnant woman is due to the beginning of June. If it was wrong, I'm sorry. So the birth might be in the beginning of June. So there's enough time. It's so pretty. Yeah, it is so much fun. Okay, now I need a sip of coffee. I'm very sorry. Okay, these were all my project I have worked on since Monday, because my last podcast was on Monday. I already caked up and put in my pretty new project bag from my knitting friend Karina all the colors for the washed out. I will show them again. And thank you for responding, because you were giving me feedback about the colors, because I wasn't quite sure about which colors I should take for the washed out, and you said I did the right decision. And Caked Up, you definitely can see these belong together. So everything is here. The needles, the cakes, the project bag. I haven't printed the pattern, but I have it on my tablet. So whenever the yarn from Karina will arrive, we can start. But it's okay, because I can still wait. I'm very patient because I have this fun project. Everything is fine. And the cardigan and so on. So I have many new things to do. And yes, I wanted to knit the second sock, but I have forgotten my needles. Now I have them here. I won't forget them again. Maybe it was good for something that I forget the needles. So I did some progress on my cardigan. Okay, that was everything for knitting and crocheting. Now I'm coming to the blathering, talking section. So for those who are not interested in that, I can totally understand. And I will see you again on Sunday, so in 1 week. I wish you all the best and a happy knitting week. But for those who stay with me, yes. So I had a very interesting week. So I came back into my flat on Monday. Yes, I podcasted on Monday. On Tuesday, I felt very sick. So I stayed at home, cancelled all my appointments, and watched for myself and tried not to get sick. So I don't need to get sick now. I came through the whole winter without being sick. So I don't want to be sick in the beginning of spring, because spring is officially there. So not the calendar wise, but outside it's the best weather you can imagine. A very blue sky, and yesterday we had 16 degrees Celsius, so spring is there. Today I will meet my best friend and we will go playing with Benny outside with the long leash I showed you in the past. And maybe we can take some photos and I will show you next week. So yes, then I helped my female best friend with moving. So she moved to Vienna. Yes. She lived in Styria and now she's living in Vienna, and I am so happy because where she lived before, it took me 2 hours to get there with a car. And you always have to stay overnight, and then you don't do because you have so many things to do and appointments. And yes, so now that she's living in Vienna, and perfect for me to get there from my boyfriend's apartment, I only have to change the public traffic service things. I don't know the word now. Once. And yes, so she's in Vienna. And I helped her not moving because she has moved already, but unboxing all the many boxes she had. So I filled in her bookshelf and we carried away the rubbish and all that stuff. So it was fun to see her again and to help her. And yes, that was Wednesday. On Thursday, we both went to in English it would be, but it's not the right word, Vienna City Hall. But the City Hall is something different in English, I think. So it's the Let me think. I know the English word, but not now. You know where all the concerts and so on take place. We have this big hall in Vienna, and everything concert or comedian wise takes place there. And we have been to Martin Rütter. He is a German dog trainer. And I'm the biggest fan. I love him so much. He isn't only a dog trainer, and he hasn't only have, forget it, dog training schools with his own system, I would say. No, he's also a comedian, and he is so funny. I can't describe how funny it is. I laughed so much that I had to cry, you know. So that was Thursday in the evening. It was so funny. I have watched all his programs, we say in German. I don't know if you say this in English. And this is his fourth or fifth one. And I haven't seen him live until then. So until Thursday. And it was so special. We had very good seats. So places very near to the stage. And I so much enjoyed it. So it was planned. I wanted to go with my boyfriend. We have planned it for months, but he's ill, so he can't go to work and so on, and so he can't go to something like that. So I decided to take my best friend with me, and it was a very good decision. It was very good for her. Besides all the moving stuff and only working and seeing boxes, it was good for her to go outside the flat and do something different and make herself pretty again, and yes, have a nice evening. That was so much fun. And then Friday I stayed with my boyfriend. He's doing much better already, and I think he will be healthy again very soon. Yes, and yesterday, so Saturday, Benny had to get his cut, haircut. And it was, oh no, I forgot to say, when I was driving to my best friend to help her, I took the public traffic thing, so the tube and the tramway. And I decided to take Benny with me because he needs to get used to driving with these vehicles. He has no problems with driving in the car because we are doing this every week since he is 10 weeks old. No, 12 weeks old. So it's no problem for him. He is absolutely relaxed in the car. But on the public, things, tube and so on, he is very excited and and sometimes he is I don't know what is the English word. And so many people, and yes, I don't like many people around myself, and he doesn't like it either. So yes, it was very interesting because so we had to drive half an hour about, and the drive towards my best friend was very exciting for him, and he couldn't relax at all. Then we were at her flat, and new smells, new noises, new surroundings. So he didn't sleep a second, not a second. And on the way back home, it was also very exciting for him, but he was much more calm then, because he was so tired. He was completely exhausted because he didn't sleep at all. And then I have to say, if you have a dog and you go in public, you will talk to people you wouldn't have imagined to talk to. Normally, I'm having my earbuds in my ears and listen to music and don't want to talk to no one. But yes, I had to control my dog, and I had to hear if he's barking or So yes, everyone talked to me. Oh, how old is he? Is he a girl or a boy? And I don't know, everything. And then there was this guy. This is a very fun story. Then there was this guy, and he was shouting at another guy, and he wanted to hit him, and you are so stupid and I will get you. And he was really upset, and I wouldn't talk to a guy like him at all. It was so no. And then the seat next to me was free. He sat down, and it had an empty Coca-Cola bottle, plastic bottle, and he was squeezing it all the time. So it made cracking noises. And Benny watched the bottle, so looked at the bottle and always did. Because he is used to he is used to my boyfriend when he does this, he knows, oh, I can play with the bottle very soon. So he thought, okay, when does he give me the bottle to play with? And I had to laugh. And the guy was still upset and watched me like this. And I laughed and said, I'm sorry, but my dog is reacting to you. He thinks you want to play with him. And immediately his face expression changed, like, oh, really? I love dogs and I always had dogs. And then he was cuddling him and playing with him. And it was so funny because in 1 second, an asshole, I'm sorry, turned into a lovely boy who falls in love with my dog. So it was very funny. His girlfriend wasn't very amused, but yes, what can I do? So that was our journey. It was very funny. So we still have to train driving these vehicles, but I think now we have more possibilities to do this because I can drive to my best friend and stay there with the dog. Normally when I'm using these vehicles, I have an appointment at the doctor's or somewhere, and so I can't take the dog with me to this place I'm going to. But now I can train it. Yes, so that was that. And yesterday, yes, Benny has got his haircut, and many dogs of his breed were there, and it was just so cute. You know, so here in Austria, and I think in Germany also, you don't see this breed very often. In the 90s, he was very modern and everyone had this dog and it was in the commercials on the TV and so on. But now, you know, there are really not a lot. It's not en vogue at the moment. So you see many retrievers or Labradors. Do you say Labradors also in English? So Labrador is the German word. Or Schäferhunde, so German Shepherd dogs and so on, but not many Westies. So these tiny, cute, white, furry things all in one place and were barking, and yeah, it was just so cute and very, very, very much fun. And today we will go outside and enjoy this warm weather. I'm looking outside because the sun is so there, and I'm looking forward to my best friend to come, and then we will play together with Benny. So yes, that was everything for today. I hope I can show you next week a little bit more progress or more projects we will see. I think you will definitely see more of this. And I hope you enjoyed everything I showed you. I wish you all the best and a happy Letare Sunday. Today is Letare, just in case you're Catholic and have forgotten. So that means half of the Lent is already over and the priest is wearing the rose vestment, I think it's the English word. So the liturgical robe. So it's a special Sunday. And I can smell Easter already. So, I hope you will join me next week also. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.